Hello and welcome to D&D with Uncle Rusty. This channel is all about learning everything with Dungeons and Dragons. Hello and welcome to D&D with Uncle Rusty. This channel is all about learning everything possible about D&D, or Dungeons and Dragons for those that are nerds like myself and every other D&D player out there. So what is Dungeons and Dragons? Dungeons and Dragons is all about creativity, role-playing, and most of all, world-building and telling a story. Not only from the Dungeon Master's perspective, but from a player's perspective as well. Anyone of any age can play this, even up until the age of 65 and plus. There is no age restriction to this, unless your campaign is a little bit adult-themed, then you might want to put some restrictions on that. So just a couple of basics that I think everyone is going to need for D&D. Obviously, your manuals. So we've got the Monster Manual over here, which is for every Dungeon Master out there. You're going to be needing this to educate your players on which monsters are going to murder them. Next up, you've got the Dungeon Master's Guide. So for all your DMs out there, this is going to be your bread and butter. Make sure you get this, because otherwise it's going to be a little bit difficult to understand how the game works, especially if you're new to it. To the seasoned ones who know these books out of their head, go touch some grass. And then for all the players out there, you're going to want to get the Player's Manual. This right here is going to teach you everything from classes to races to just about everything you need, including how to pick your nose. I don't think that's in the manual. How to pick your nose. Is it in the index? Of course, the other things that you're going to need to be able to play Dungeons & Dragons, whether you are a Dungeon Master or a player, are dice. And we will be going into each and every single dice, what they do and what their function is. But make sure you have at least 3 sets. Why? Because it's fun to collect dice, believe me. We know. Now, this might not be too important, but if you do want to really get into Dungeons & Dragons, whether you are a Dungeon Master or a player, is you want to invest in some minis. Now, these can be either for your player models, which you can collect some paint and you can paint your models. Otherwise, you can just go with a standard grayscale. And you'll want to make sure you've got some minis for any kind of encounter, much like this troll. No, you cannot play this troll unless your Dungeon Master allows it. Dungeon Masters don't allow your players to play this troll. There's too many personalities on this troll to take control of. If you don't want to buy all of these things separately, because D&D can be a little bit pricey here and there, grab yourself an Essentials kit. This Essentials kit comes with just about everything you will need to get your campaign started, either as a player or as a Dungeon Master. It even comes with some dice. Now, I've put the box on upside down, but if you take a look at the back there, you'll be able to see every single thing that you need for your campaign, which will include some maps, a little guide, a DM screen, because Dungeon Masters, you don't want players to be seeing your dice rolls. This set includes a 64-page rule book that teaches you how to create characters from level 1 to 6 to play the game. So this is essentially for you, Dungeon Masters. A double-sided poster map, a Dungeon Master screen, 6 blank character sheets, which we will be going into in a later video to explain to everybody how the character sheets work. 11 dice. I'm not going to say that word, but you can check the word down here and someone in the comment section can tell me how to say that. 81 cards describing magic items, sidekicks, and more. And there is a code to continue your D&D journey in D&D Beyond, which we will be covering in a later video. So make sure you grab yourself the Essentials kit. Dungeon Masters, this one is for you. Thank you so much for watching this short little introduction video to Dungeons and Dragons. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer it. And if you have any video ideas that you would like to see us cover in the upcoming series, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to cover them. Please know that we will be covering videos for players and for Dungeon Masters. There'll be 2 separate playlists. We will ensure that there's 2 videos every week besides this one. This is just to get the ball going. Remember, D&D is for everyone. It's not evil unless you want to do an evil campaign, in which case we need to have a discussion. Is everything okay at home? Also, if you like anything gaming related, please go and check my gaming channel, link in the description. And until the next video, may the dice roll good.